Me and my brother Milo are in big trouble. This huge ball of TNT is about to explode any minute, and now we must build to survive the blast.
Holy moly, would you look at the size of that thing?
I know, that's the biggest ball of TNT I have ever seen in my life.
What are we gonna do with it, Chip? I do not want that thing going off.
Well, Milo, this TNT ball will explode in 5 minutes, so we need to build some sort of secure base that's strong enough to survive the blast.
5 minutes? Goodness gracious, we better get started.
Okay, this is my side of the build section, so I've got to build something inside this orange square. I think I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use stone and wood as my base materials. I'll think of something else to use, but these are gonna be my starting materials for the base. Let's build a giant stone cylinder like this. Cylinders are actually a really strong shape, so I'm quite confident that it will be able to survive the explosion.
We're gonna use a lot of dirt, and we're gonna make the house just right here. I really like squares, so I'm gonna make it into a square shape, just like this. Oh no, I think it's gonna be a little bit more like a rectangle. Hee hee.
I've seen way too many square houses in my time get absolutely destroyed by TNT, so hopefully by doing a different shape, we give ourselves a really good chance of survival. Now, let's build up this stone house to be really, really tall. We can't have a short house. Short things get absolutely crushed by TNT even more than tall things do. We need to be absolutely prepared, and I'm not taking any chances. This TNT ball's really setting us back to the Stone Age. I haven't lived in a stone house in so long, ever since I survived my first night on a survival world. Wow, those really were the days, and now we're back in them thanks to this TNT mod. I wonder what TNT that even is. It's blue, which is different to normal TNT. I bet it's some kind of ultra powerful TNT, and I've got no idea what crazy things might come out of it. We've got to be really careful to build super secure, just to make sure that whatever does come out of that TNT ball does not hurt our base. I think I might have built this thing way too close to the line. I should have built it so much further back. It's right in the firing range of the TNT, but okay, Milo's also done it. I guess we're in this together. We've both made a terrible decision as to where to place our house.
I'm gonna try my best, and if it doesn't work out, well then, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I'll have to hide in Chip's house.
I'm also gonna make another part of the house that's further back away from the TNT. I'm gonna use oak logs because this is less strong than stone, but because it's further away from the TNT, I think it can be a little bit weaker and it'll still be safe. All right, now let's build in this direction. Okay, this is looking so good. Let's keep going with this. We're gonna build it so that it looks like a fun little log cabin. Because it's the first round, I don't want to go too crazy with my base. We have no idea how strong the TNT will be, so if it's a really big explosion, we could risk destroying everything. And I don't really want to let that happen at all. So we're gonna fight super duper hard to build a house that survives. But it's always possible to make a house look awesome, even if you're trying to survive an explosion. So in classic Chip fashion, I'm gonna make this house look absolutely incredible, and it's gonna be super safe at the same time.
If the bedroom's here, then we're gonna put a little kitchen over here. I need 2 furnaces because one of them is for smelting iron and one of them is for smelting food.
We're not gonna be living in squalor while surviving from the TNT, so this house is also gonna have a kitchen, a bedroom, and a bathroom. I'm gonna live in absolute comfort while I survive. I hope Milo's house is also pretty comfortable. I don't know, he always builds out of dirt, and it looks pretty silly every single time. Now that we've built the walls of our house, I think it's time to get started on the roof. For this first section, I'm gonna make it into a castle. Oh yeah, this is exciting. I cannot wait to see this thing in action. Oh, this is looking so good. Making things into a castle is one of my favorite activities because it always makes me feel like a real royal. We're also going to grab some smooth stone to use as the roof. Smooth stone is another stone block, so it should hopefully be strong enough to protect us from the TNT. I am gonna leave a part of the roof with no smooth stone though. I need a window to be able to see the TNT sphere from my house. That way, if it gets closer or does anything unexpected, we'll be able to see, plan ahead, and react accordingly.
I should probably finish up this front wall. I guess the TNT's probably gonna come in from that direction, so this is a very safe thing to do.
Okay, this is looking pretty good. Just a couple more smooth stone blocks and we'll be ready. And Done. Now that the inside is a nice oval shape, let's go grab some glass blocks. I'm gonna use orange glass because I think it's pretty cool looking, and this base needs a bit of signature chip coloring, so this will be perfect for it. I still think it might not be secure enough, but I'm willing to take the risk. Now let's open a hole into our house. Whoa, our living room looks awesome. Let's add a hallway to access our bedroom, bathroom, and kitchen. Let's grab some cobblestone and start building the floor to this main castle section. I really want this place to look super secure, so that's why I'm using cobblestone. Cobblestone is also a very cheap block, so if for whatever reason this place doesn't survive the TNT explosion, we're not losing that much in the blast. We've got to think smart about this. I should have been an architect. I don't know why I'm here trying to survive this TNT. I really got to stop landing myself in situations like this. Maybe the TNT will open up a new opportunity for me. I hope it blows up Milo's house so he can pay me to rebuild it. Haha, that would be so funny. Maybe when the TNT explodes, it'll make a huge crater that's full of cobblestone. Then I can get even more cobblestone and build a massive, even bigger house. This TNT might not be such a bad thing after all. I think we can make it work in our favor. We've just got to be smart about it. Okay, the cobblestone floor is complete. Now we can get started on the kitchen, bathroom, bedroom area. First of all, let's go grab some spruce stairs so that we can start building the roof. This roof is going to be a traditional house roof shape, just like this. It's also going to go all the way around, and it's going to be made out of these stairs. Perfect. Let's continue building these stairs up until we get to a point that I'm super duper happy with.
This is gonna be my little toilet. A little toilet bowl and a really good toilet lid. That way I can close it after I flush. Should probably put a button there as well.
I'm actually happy with these stairs, so now we're gonna place a row of spruce planks all the way around the side of this thing, and then what we're gonna put on the inside of these spruce planks is gonna be so exciting. We're gonna wrap them around this part of the castle as well, just to make this whole build feel really nice and cohesive. Now that we've done that, let's start placing our signature orange glass on the ceiling. I really want an amazing view of this TNT explosion, so I'm gonna make sure I have a nice sunroof to see the whole thing from. This way I can be anywhere in my house and still witness the TNT going boom. I'm only gonna build a one-story house because this way it's further away from the TNT. The closer we get to the TNT, the worse the destruction will be. This is a way of keeping myself safe. I'm also not gonna have any windows on the front. We've already got a sunroof and that's totally enough to see the TNT from. If I add any more windows, I think it'll just put us in more danger. Now in the living room, it's time to decorate. Let's add some chairs around. I think acacia chairs are perfect. They're a nice orange color. The reason we're adding a bunch of these chairs is so any survivors that come along will have a place to stay here. This house is not just for me, it's also for Milo. That's why I'm also gonna grab a warped chair because I know Milo does not like the color orange. This way, in case Milo needs to come in, he's got somewhere he'll be happy to sit. And in the center of my base, I'm gonna get stairs and a water bucket so I can make an emergency water fountain. Water is a critical resource when trying to survive a TNT explosion because water actually stops TNT from damaging you. This way, in case of an emergency, we'll have somewhere safe to go and an emergency building resource in case we need to add something. Now let's get started on the floor for the kitchen, bathroom, bedroom area. I'm gonna make this out of spruce planks, except for the kitchen though. That will get its own whole thing. I've gotta go quick though. This floor is bigger than the other floor and I don't know how much time we have left before the TNT explodes. I hope Milo's not rushing either. This could be a real recipe for disaster. I'm so glad that TNT balls are not a natural disaster in real life. That would be horrible. Imagine coming home from school and getting an alert that you have to run away from a TNT ball. That would be terrifying.
Looking good, Milo. I'm so happy with this so far, except... what? This area at the front looks really boring. I think it's time for my flower idea. I'm loving the way this looks. My house is looking so cozy and so friendly. If I was TNT, I wouldn't even want to blow my house up at all.
Now that we've finished the spruce floor, it's time to get started on the kitchen floor. I'm gonna get black and white concrete and make a checkerboard pattern, just like this. But I'm not playing chess. I'm just building a kitchen tiling area. Whoa, this looks awesome. It actually kind of looks like the pizzeria from Five Nights at Freddy's. Uh-oh, I really hope we don't get attacked by animatronics. Let's get some birch cabinets and some birch chairs though. I think we need to add a bunch of things to this kitchen before we run out of time. Let's also get a birch kitchen sink and maybe even a fridge. Yeah, this is awesome. We'll put the fridges in the corner. Yep, we even have a double fridge. And now we'll start placing down our cabinet, benches, and sinks. The cabinets can even go into the ceiling. And wow, you can open them and put things inside. I'm gonna put water buckets all inside this cabinet, just in case we need even more emergency water. The kitchen cabinets can also wrap around the ceiling. And yep, this is looking really good. Let's add some spruce planks that go right up into the ceiling to help separate the kitchen from the rest of the house. Oh yeah, this is looking great. Now next to the kitchen, we're gonna add a seating area. Hang on a second, we've added a bunch of chairs, but I think we need tables. Yep, let's go grab some tables. I think maybe acacia tables are definitely the way to go because they are a nice orange color. Let's make a huge one that everyone can sit around and talk about how we're gonna survive the TNT explosion. Now, over here in this corner, we are gonna build the bedroom. Let's start by adding an orange bed and then wrapping the spruce planks down around it. This places a really nice degree of separation. Next to the bed, we're also gonna get a cabinet. I think this bedside cabinet can be acacia. Yup, this is awesome. Boom! Now we have a super duper nice place to keep any of our belongings. I suppose we should also make a dormitory area, just for any other survivors that might want to escape the TNT. Here are 3 spare beds for anybody to use, and there's Milo's bed, of course. Let's make a trapdoor so that we can make bunk beds. We'll also need a ladder so people can climb up into the bunk beds from this level. We'll go 1, 2, 3, then we'll place some trapdoors that we can then place even more beds on top of. Let's add some more white beds. I think Milo only needs 1 bed, although I guess I'll give him a double bed, just because we have a double bed as well. Perfect, the bedroom's looking awesome. Now let's add some carpet. Boom, I think orange carpet is the way to go with this area. It looks so nice and it lets everybody know that this house is mine. Finally, we're gonna add a flower pot on the table, and I think an orange tulip is the perfect way to go. We'll put down the flower pots and add orange tulips in every single one. This is pretty beautiful, especially for a house that's about to survive a TNT explosion. Now, let's add some paintings. I think this wall can be full of them. It'll look really pretty. Whoa, that's a super nice fancy painting. Let's add another one on this wall, and whoa, it's a skull on fire? Wow, I've really got a gallery inside my house. That's pretty awesome. Let's add a couple more tables inside the waiting area, just for people to have something to do and rest their hands on while they wait. Finally, let's add a couple more paintings in the waiting area. I want people to be really nice and relaxed while they wait for the TNT explosion to be fully over.
Time for the paintings. Let's put a big one here. Oh, that's the weather. I hope there's no withers around. Actually, I don't like this picture. It's making me too nervous. Go away, picture. Yeah, that's better. I don't really even know what this picture is doing, but I think I like it better than the weather one.
We're almost at the back corner and boom, now let's start digging around the back of the house. Even though the TNT is coming from the front, the water moat will still need to wrap around the back. That's really important because TNT can actually go flying really far. And I don't know how far this blue TNT will fly, but I'm not taking any chances. Wait a second, maybe the blue means that it's water TNT. Hopefully it just puts water everywhere and doesn't actually blow anything up, but I don't know. Blue things can also be really powerful. One time when I was opening a vault, I had to cut the blue wire or the red wire, and I cut the blue wire, thinking it would be nice and simple, but the whole vault exploded. If that blue wire was explosive, maybe this blue TNT is gonna be even more explosive. Uh-oh, let's keep going on this water thing. I'm not gonna get caught off guard this time. Okay, we've almost made it to the very front. Once we do reach the front section of my area, I'm gonna start digging back around to the original water moat. Look how close we are. Once we break these final few blocks, the water and the air blocks will be linked up and we can fully fill the entire moat with fresh, cold water. Now it's time to get started on the garden. First, I think we look at the tulips. I think orange tulip to represent me, some red and white tulips to represent the silly TNT, and maybe even a blue flower to represent Milo. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, and I think me and Milo need to support each other in this time of crisis. Let's add blue and orange right next to each other at the very start of the base, because that's exactly where me and Milo should be. We're together and safe. Aw, this orange and blue flower pattern looks so pretty. Let's place it right to the edge and boom. Now in the very back, we're gonna make these flowers into the shape of a TNT. I'm putting it around the very back because I want this TNT to back off. We don't want it anywhere near our precious houses. Oh yeah, this is looking pretty good. Now let's just make more tulips and expand it a little. I think this is actually looking just like real TNT. We just need to build 3 more blocks in this direction and then fill more tulips in. Hang on a second. TNT doesn't just have a red layer, a white layer, and a red layer. There's also black writing. What's a black flower we can use? Oh, it's the wither rose. Okay, let's grab this and then make the TNT pattern. I don't think this looks very much like TNT. Maybe we just need to add a fuse. Yeah, let's do that. And now we can add some dandelions to represent the sparks.
Hey, Chip, I think the TNT's gonna blow.
You're right, Milo. I need to get back into my base.
Me too. Let's go.
Luckily, I built this water moat so I can jump off my iron block wall. I'm gonna get in and shut the door. Let's get somewhere where we can see the TNT. Milo, it's not blown up yet. Are you safe?
I'm safe and sound. Are you safe?
I am, but wait a second. Milo, do you hear that hissing?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I think it's gonna blow soon. I really hope we survive. Wow, it's exploding. Oh gosh, ow, no, it's destroying my house.
Me too. My house is completely gone.
No, my beautiful work. Oh gosh, what? It even made a massive crater in the ground. All that survived was my water moat and my water stairs.
All that's left of mine is a big pillar of water from my epic bathtub.
Oh no, you had a bathtub and it got destroyed?
Yeah, bathtubs protect you from earthquakes.
Oh, Milo, this is not an earthquake. This is so much worse. It's a giant TNT ball. I can't believe that just happened.
There's nothing left. I'm feeling really distraught.
Well, Milo, we'll just have to build even stronger for round 2.
Chip, this is exactly the same as the last TNT.
No, it's not, Milo. Look, most of the TNTs are the same, but some of them are different. They have holes in the middle.
What? I wonder if that means they're gonna be even more destructive.
They kind of look like dispensers. I really hope they don't shoot anything at us.
Goodness gracious, now I'm feeling really nervous.
Well, Milo, that's all the more reason to get started on building. I'm gonna get started right away.
Me too. I hope my house is gonna be safe this time.
Last round, my wood and stone house got totally destroyed, so I'm gonna start building out of pure iron blocks, even just for the base house. I think this is a really good solution to surviving the TNT. I just really hope it works. Iron is so expensive, and I don't want to have to make it again.
Well, last time went really badly. This time I better be really careful with what I'm building so that I don't get it blown up.
I think this is a pretty good shape. We've also built it a little bit further back from the TNT this time. I don't want it to be right up on the explosion again. Now, let's start building up the iron block wall. We want this thing to be super duper tall. This way it might survive the TNT explosion. Last round, I tried to build really flat and low to the ground to see if it would be further away from the TNT and harder to explode, but that did not work. So now, this round, I'm gonna try building a lot taller. Maybe the height will protect the building from the TNT explosion. I have no idea, but it's important to test out every possibility to make sure that we can be safe from this TNT ball.
Hey, look at these walls. They're looking really good so far. We got 4 of them, and 4 walls means no TNT inside.
I'm gonna use copper to make the floor of this thing. Let's make the doorway here, and we can even make it into an iron door. Let's get an iron door right now, and then place 2 copper blocks to put the iron door on. Yep, this is perfect. Now we just need to add some pressure plates, and what do you know it? I think these can be iron too. That's perfect. On the inside, let's place 2 copper blocks and then 2 iron pressure plates on top. Perfect. They also shut really quickly the second you step off them. This way, our house is really secure and it stays closed for as much time as possible. This will help give us an extra few seconds to survive the TNT explosion. Okay, now let's start placing copper blocks all the way around the edge of our floor. Copper is a really cool block. It even rusts over time, but these copper blocks are waxed. That means it won't rust, making this extra strong. I don't know why the TNT ball is so destructive. I really hope the new TNT added to this TNT ball on this round is not going to do much more damage. If it really is a dispenser TNT, I wonder what it could shoot. Maybe fireballs or arrows?
And pretty much, let's put some more windows around just so we can see what's going on from every angle.
I hope the ball TNT isn't lightning TNT or something. If my house is made entirely out of metal, I think I know exactly where the lightning bolts are gonna go. Certainly not over to Milo's house. Maybe a bouncy black rubber ball TNT. That would be so funny. I think we should get some iron bars and place it on the very front wall. This way, we'll still be able to get a view of the TNT, but we won't have some weak glass. Glass is really vulnerable to being blown up, and I'm not taking that chance this round. These iron bars will definitely help us survive, and we'll also be able to see the TNT explosion. Uh-oh, I haven't made those iron bars low enough. Let's expand this down a little bit, and we'll also make it one block more to this side. Now, I've just got to place all the iron bars below, right here. And let's place the final ones on this bottom block, and boom. Look, we can see the TNT ball from anywhere in this house. That's perfect. All right, I'm also going to add a staircase going this way. I want another platform that we can retreat to. Maybe over here. Yeah, let's also make the staircase go in this direction as well, and I'm going to make it one block higher than that other one. Maybe it can even go in front of the iron bars. Yeah, this is perfect. Look, it leads right up to the iron bars in case we want to get a good look from right up close.
The kitchen's pretty much done. Now we gotta actually make a playroom over here for me. I think I'm also gonna make it a bedroom because I'm really gonna need somewhere to sleep.
Now let's add some more iron bars on the side of this walkway. We've got to make this one extra secure as well. No way am I falling off and dying from fall damage. I'm also going to extend these iron bars really far down. I need to make sure there's a super protective railing. What else can I build? There's so much furniture for us to choose from. Oh, I know, we can add a bunch of lawn chairs, but I think it's funny if we put them inside. Let's also get a bird box. Milo's gonna laugh when he sees this thing. Let's grab our water bucket and start placing. We'll place it all the way along. Oh yeah, this is gonna be so protected. Come on, water, come on, come on. All right, it's reached the end. Look how awesome it looks falling down. We can't even see Milo's base anymore. This is a really secure water wall. Wow. Now let's break down these grass blocks. Yep, perfect. I cannot wait to see this thing in action.
I'm loving this room. I think this is my favorite bedroom I've ever had. And look, I can't even jump on my bed, but hang on. Dang it, I forgot to put a roof on top again.
I need to build some sort of secret underground emergency bunker, but not just any bunker. This bunker is going to be made out of diamond blocks. Diamonds are some of the strongest materials in the entire world, so we're definitely going to use them to protect against the TNT. Hopefully it can't destroy diamonds. That's what I'm really banking on right now. We don't want the bunker to be too big. The bigger a structure is, the more likely it will collapse. And right now, I do not have a good track record with my structures surviving the TNT. Let's build small. Hopefully, that'll be enough to make us survive. Let's cover the walls in diamond blocks, just like we did for the tunnel leading down. Yep, perfect. I'm also going to expand the ceiling a couple blocks higher because this is way too short. Now let's place diamond blocks at the very back. All right, come on, come on, come on. Perfect. We've done the walls. Let's complete the diamond block roof. I think the dirt needs to understand that I've got business to be doing. Business of surviving TNT. That TNT ball is not going to let us off easy, so we've got to make sure the entire roof is properly covered with diamond blocks. If there's even 1 inch of dirt inside the roof, it'll be able to get through. All right, now we'll just got to cover the floor with diamond blocks as well. Okay, this is looking good. I don't know how there's grass underground. This TNT is really causing some weird effects.
And the glass roof is done. Hey, look, I can see down into my epic house. I love this so much. I'm gonna put a layer of water on top because one thing about TNT is it does not like water. Time to fill her up. Have a look at this. Whoa, it looks really cool from underneath as well. And I can still see through it right to the TNT.
3, 2, 1, boom! We've done it. Now let's start decorating the inside of this bunker. Rather than decorations, I think we can focus on making this more of a secure area. Let's add some chests with some emergency supplies. They can also have trapdoors over them just for a bit of extra protection. Even though there are trapdoors over the chests, we can still open them. I think supplies like emergency diamond armor are perfect. All right, let's add a bunch of diamond helmets here. Let's add one last one there. I almost missed a spot. And some diamond chest plates there. We'll also need to add diamond leggings as well. I know it's only going to be me and Milo in this base, but it can't hurt to have a bunch just in case our other armor breaks. We'll also add a bunch of diamond blocks down this bottom section just in case we run out of armor. I think food is also very important. Let's see what food we can get. I think enchanted golden apples, as well as golden apples and, wait a second, golden carrots are in brewing. Luckily, we can search for them. I think some cake is also really necessary, and some rabbit stew. Wait, ew, I don't want to eat rabbit. Let's add some beetroot stew. Actually, ew, I don't want to eat beetroot either. I think mushroom stew is perfect. Let's add mushroom stew to the top 2 layers of this chest. Then, the second layer can be cake. I would normally add more cake, but I think we need to be healthy. We do not have much time to play around and have fun eating cake in this thing. And besides, I already put cake on the top level. I'm also gonna add some slime blocks underneath the place where we jump down. This way we won't take any fall damage. Now let's add the orange carpet around the edge so everybody knows this is Chip's base. I'm also gonna make sure that the orange carpet is on top of the slime block. Otherwise, the TNT has a higher chance of breaking it, causing us to take fall damage when we come down here.
Wow, Chip, your base is looking so much more defended compared to last time.
Thanks, Milo. Your base is looking way more defended too. I really hope the TNT doesn't take out all of our efforts.
Yeah, same. I guess we better go get safe inside our houses.
You're right. I think it's about to explode. I'm gonna swim right through my water wall because you can go right through it.
I have to go all the way around my wall.
Maybe you should have designed it better, but I'm gonna go through my iron doors. Oh gosh, I'm gonna go up to the top floor so I can see the TNT exploding. It is kind of hard to see through this iron blocks and water though.
My roof is all clear so I can see right up through it.
Milo, doesn't that put you in danger when it explodes?
No, because I got water on top. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Good idea. Wait a second. Milo, I think I hear it hissing again.
Oh, not again. Please don't get us, TNT. Goodness gracious.
Oh no, it's blowing up. Oh gosh, I'm gonna head down into my bunker. It's destroying the start of my base.
Oh no, my house is getting totally destroyed.
No, so is my bunker and all the items I'm putting inside it. Please. Whoa, wait a second. There's TNT launching at me.
It's launching dynamite everywhere. What is going on?
Oh gosh, all the TNT is launching. I hear so many explosions.
Chip, the only thing in my whole house that survived was my enchanting table.
Oh, what? Nothing in my house survived except a couple diamond blocks. That's terrible.
Well, at least you still got some diamonds.
Milo, that TNT was crazy. It totally lagged me out.
Yeah, same here. I couldn't really see anything. It seems like the TNT is getting more and more powerful.
Milo, what if the next round of TNT is so powerful that it crashes the game entirely?
Oh my gosh! We better build something really crazy in order to stop that from happening.
This TNT ball is different colors, Milo.
Yeah, look. It looks like ghost TNT, like the life's being drained out of it.
I hope it doesn't spawn ghosts. That would be terrible.
I better get building the craziest defense in order to protect from this.
Yeah, me too, Milo. What I've learned from the last 2 rounds is that iron blocks, diamond blocks, stone, and wood do nothing against TNT, but one thing that does survive TNT is water. That's why I'm gonna harness the power of water to protect me this round. I'm gonna use a bunch of water and a bunch of glass to save myself from the TNT. First, I need to build a giant glass box here. This is really important if we want to survive the TNT. I think you know where I'm going with this because once we build this glass box, I am gonna surround it with water. First, let's make sure there's a passageway out the front and then we'll build a segment for the water to go inside.
All right, Milo. This is your only chance to really prove that you've got what it takes to defend against that huge TNT. What am I gonna do? I've pretty much run out of ideas.
Let's just build the glass up around the sides like this. Yep, this is gonna be perfect. And I'll also get to have a really good view of the TNT without putting myself at risk. That water is gonna come in so handy. I'm never gonna go thirsty living in this house. I hope no squids spawn though. Imagine if they get blown up and they get yucky ink all over my house. That would turn the water all black and not see-through anymore. That would be gross, and it would smell all fishy. Ew, I really hope squids don't spawn. Okay, this glass barrier though is going so well. I'm gonna make it really tall so that nothing can get through. I wanna be able to build something in the middle of it, and I need a proper amount of space to do that. The glass can go all the way around the edge as well. We don't want to leave any gaps or any cracks. Then the TNT would be able to go right through and the water might even spill out. I'm not going to let that happen though. I'm pretty good at making glass structures, so I'm going to put every skill I have to the test. Maybe the white TNT is glass TNT. I hope it's not super strong against glass or something. Then I'd be pretty much toast. I don't think it will be though. Maybe it's like snow TNT or icy TNT. Although if it is icy TNT, it might freeze the water that I'm gonna put in this thing. That would be terrible. Oh gosh, I hope it's not icy TNT. Let's start by putting some water around the sides just to see what it's gonna look like once we're fully done. Okay, this is looking pretty good. I like how the water changes colors. We're right in the middle of a bunch of cool biomes. All right, and then we'll put the water right around the front, and we just have to place a block and break this one. I keep spilling water everywhere. Okay, this is looking good, but I think we need to place some glass blocks here. Let's fill in this part with water. Otherwise, it's just a corridor for the TNT to get through. Looking awesome. All right, now I'm gonna build this glass and water wall even taller.
First, we're gonna start with a stone box. I'm gonna map out the walls to see if it fits. Okay, the stone box will be the most protective layer. And then we will have a wooden box on top of the stone box. And that one is gonna protect the stone box from anything that goes through. And finally, we're gonna have a dirt box that goes right on the outside and protects everything with its dirty goodness.
I can't believe glass is made out of sand. Sand is not see-through at all, and it's kind of made out of broken seashells. So does that mean that glass is actually made out of seashells? Ew, we really are building a fish tank. That's so funny. But every fish tank has to have a fish castle inside, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. First, let's just fill up this wall with water, and then we can build the inside of our awesome fish tank. Yup, this is looking awesome. Once we finish this water as well, we can make a roof to protect from the TNT coming from above. As you can definitely see, the TNT is mostly above us, even though it is also to the side. So we've got to make sure we protect from above just as much as the walls do. In order to make the water roof, first, we need to place a large glass platform here. Otherwise, the water will drip down into my castle fishbowl build, and I don't want that at all. That would suck. So that's why we've got to be super careful to make this properly. Okay, it's going really well. I'm so speedy. I think all this practicing protecting from the TNT is really helping me build quicker. I think the pressure of the TNT being about to explode is also kind of helping. I've got no idea when it's going to ignite, so I've got to go speedy, real speedy. Now, all that's left to do is patch up the outside and cover this whole thing in water. I'm so excited to see what this looks like. It's like a triple layer fishbowl. I've never seen that before. Okay, let's place the water all along the roof here. Yep, this is looking pretty awesome. I can't believe none of it has spilt over the sides. That is perfect. Yup, amazing. Okay, now I'm gonna place the glass around to protect the water on the ceiling. I don't want it to dry up or anything like that. The glass needs to wrap around for the final 2 blocks. Water is really gonna be our saving grace here. It's protected us the past 2 rounds. Without the water, I think me and Milo both would have died. Even though our houses did explode, we've actually both been safe, and the water's gonna do the exact same thing for us this round. Let's fill in this final top part with water, and oh yeah, this is gonna look so smooth and awesome and satisfying. Yup, let's place the water around the edge just like this, and we are now about to be complete. Yup, perfect. We've now filled in every part with water. This looks amazing. Hang on a second, I've just come up with a really good idea. Let's build a tunnel out the front, also made out of glass, and we need to have this tunnel go at least 8 blocks towards the TNT. I know having it facing the TNT is not the best option, but it's important for what we want to do next. Finally, now let's add some water over the glass. We're gonna have so many water blocks, and oh no, I accidentally placed one. The water's flowing everywhere. Let's grab some sponge. I think sponge is a great way to clear up water that we've accidentally placed incorrectly. Perfect, and it didn't even spill any of the water inside the tank. Let's re-add the water to the side here and make sure it goes all the way around. Perfect, and the water's even filling up the center here. That's amazing. Now let's just place these few blocks, and look, the water is automatically going. That's incredible. It adds another layer of protection around the very outside.
And now we put the roof on this box. Yeah, I'm feeling really confident about this design. I don't think this TNT's got any chance of blowing me up this time.
Maybe that white TNT is because it's smoky, like really hot things. That might even melt this sand and turn it into more glass. I think that might make our base really secure, because then the water will have even more tank to surround.
Time to seal up this box. Wow, I'm so proud of this. I think we're gonna put a little door in the front for now, just so I can get inside and make sure that everything's okay. But we will definitely be sealing this up later on.
Now we can get started on our amazing super duper fishbowl castle. Let's add one castle here. Let's also add a wool castle around here. This can be the moat area. Wait, no, it could be the courtyard. My castle is gonna have a bunch of areas for talking and hanging and trading, just in case anybody wants to come and trade things after the TNT explodes. Yep, this is gonna be awesome. I'm actually gonna make this wall 1 block taller so we can make a doorway into the courtyard. And wait a minute, this house is kind of small. What? I thought I made this fishbowl huge. I guess when you live inside a fishbowl, you don't really have much space. This TNT is really annoying. I wish I could just live in a normal house, but I can't. It would just get blown up. Let's place some sea pickles all around the edge of the sand. We can't add seagrass or kelp because there's no actual water inside this place. That would be so annoying. So instead, let's just add sea pickles. It looks like the ocean anyway. Oh yeah, this is looking awesome. And wait a second, I just remembered an amazing hack that we can do with coral. First, we need a sandstone slab. I'm gonna get a smooth sandstone slab. And now we just need to get as many corals as we can get. Let's get fire coral, maybe a bubble coral fan, and I think horn coral will be perfect. Yep, these look great. Now, let's dig a hole over near the corner and fill it with water. Yep, just like this. Inside the water, we need to place some smooth sandstone slabs. You can barely see it, but watch what happens. Normally, when you place a coral block on a sand block, if there's no water around, the coral will eventually petrify and turn gray and ugly. But if we place it on a waterlogged sandstone slab, the coral will become beautiful and vibrant, just like this. How beautiful is that? It's never gonna die. I think that's so amazing, and we're gonna build it all around. Like maybe we can even have one here. Yeah, let's make this go all the way to the corner. This patch of coral can be absolutely huge. Yeah, let's add some horn coral, some more fire coral, and some bubble coral, of course. Wow, this is stunning. It makes me really want to move to the ocean for real. Let's add another big patch here, and let's make sure we waterlog all these things. I don't want to miss a single one. Okay, perfect. Now let's add in our corals on top. Okay, there's a lot of the bubble coral on this one, and only a couple horn coral and fire coral. That one's really, really pink. This can be one tiny patch of bubble coral on the side, and let's add some more over this corner. Let's fill this up with water, add the slabs, and 1, 2, 3. Wait a second, I meant to place a fire coral. I'm gonna add one last piece of coral at the front because I totally forgot to decorate this section, and we are done. All right, how amazing is that? We already look so much more decorated than before. Now that we've added coral and seagrass, it's time to add some sea sponges. Sea sponges in the wild generate in crazy shapes, so I'm gonna add just a bunch all around. They can even grow on the outside. Wait a second, I've just realized if the water leaks inside the place, the sponges will dry up the water. That is not good. It'll totally ruin our defense. That's why I'm gonna replace every single one of these sponges with wet sponge. Yep, this is perfect. Wet sponge cannot absorb water because it's already soaked. This will be really handy for making sure that we don't accidentally ruin our defense. Wow, just look at how amazing our base looks from the top. We've done a really good job building an actual fish tank. If I was a fish, I'd love to live in here. Hey, I know, I can spawn an ocean creature, but I'm not gonna spawn fish. I'm gonna spawn real turtles. Turtles have armored shells that will come in really handy and maybe absorb some of the shock from the TNT. It'll also help them survive. Yep, that's perfect. Now, I just need to place some glass on the very edge of this thing to make sure the turtles don't accidentally swim off the edge. Oh gosh, that would be a disaster. I'm gonna also add it in the ring here. Oh, perfect! I'm so excited to see this base in action. Oh no, one of the turtles slipped off the edge. It's okay though. Turtles are both land and water creatures. That's why they crawl onto the beach to lay their eggs. So the turtles will be safe and maybe they'll even escape this horrible place and be able to start a life of their own.
Chip, I think it's about to blow.
Me too. Whose house do you think is gonna survive the best?
Definitely mine.
No way! Mine is covered in water and armored sea turtles, so I think mine will definitely survive.
I guess we're gonna find out. Get to safety!
Yep, okay. I'm gonna get to the center of my fish tank and I'm gonna stand inside my tower. Whoa, it's blowing! Oh gosh, okay, I think my water's protecting me, but what? Hang on a second, the water is disappearing. Oh wait, what's going on? Oh my goodness, and all my turtles are gone. This is terrible. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh my goodness, Milo, that white TNT must have been water vaporizing TNT.
Oh, my water's gone! This is so terrible, Chip. I'm super angry.
Only some of my water survived, and it was the water connected to my sandstone slabs. This is terrible. Nothing I've made so far has survived the explosion.
Me either. I'm feeling so depressed.
This is so embarrassing. Milo, I think we need a different solution for the final round. We need to work together to build one ultimate secure base. Let's build our secure survival house on this side of the arena, Milo.
That's a great idea. This way, if we work together, we'll have double the power.
Yeah, this TNT is red and green, and one of them says AS. I wonder what AS stands for.
Maybe absolutely scary.
Whoa, I was gonna say actually serious, but yeah, both of those things could be true. I think we need to get started on an iron block wall around the very edge of where we want to build our base.
What's this gonna do?
Well, this is gonna be the first line of defense against the TNT explosion, Milo.
Wow, that's really smart. Iron's pretty tough.
Yep, it really is. Although it didn't work the first round, it's gotta work this one. It just has to.
Yeah, plus we're gonna have other good ideas that are gonna keep us really safe.
Yeah, definitely. All right, and now we've finished this. Now we've just gotta make this iron really tall. I'd say about this many blocks high.
That's so many blocks high, but I'm gonna do it if it helps to protect us.
We can place it together, Milo. Now that we're working on one house to survive, we'll be able to do this twice as fast and make it twice as big.
That means there's more time for us to think of really tricky ideas.
Yeah, exactly, and things that'll stop the TNT from blowing us up.
Yeah, like some really cool water stuff maybe?
Yeah, totally, and even some stronger materials, but we'll think of those when we get to them. How's your iron coming along?
That's good. I'm a pretty fast builder since I've been building this whole time.
Come on, let's keep going. We'll build the second layer of iron all the way up to the top level. What's your favorite ore block, Milo?
My favorite ore block is gold because it's really shiny. Actually, I changed my mind. It's definitely diamonds.
Oh, 'cause it's blue?
Yeah, blue is my favorite color. And also, diamonds mean that you're rich. And I really want to be a rich birdie.
Gold means you're rich as well, but I guess you're right. My favorite is definitely netherite because it's the most powerful, even though it's not really orange.
Netherite is pretty ugly, actually.
Hey, no it's not. It's a really nice color. It's dark and mysterious.
I guess so. And it looks really awesome when it gets enchanted.
Yeah, it does. It gets like a purple glow. It's pretty awesome and it looks like ender armor. All right, we're almost done with this. Come on, Milo, we can do this. Whoa, our house is really close to the TNT, Milo. We better build a roof so it doesn't get us from above. Let's make the roof out of iron blocks as well, so it's just as strong as the walls are. I think we need to put something else inside of these iron blocks once we build them to also protect against the TNT. We finished the roof. We need to get through so we can build the second layer, and I have the perfect block to build it out of. We're gonna place obsidian in a ring right inside the iron.
Whoa, Chip, This is gonna look so epic. No TNT's gonna want to come anywhere near this place.
Nope, it's definitely not. And we're also gonna make a hallway made out of obsidian leading into the exit. That way we can quickly run inside when the TNT detonates.
That's right. I wonder if we can put some cool things in here to keep us entertained.
Yeah, probably. That's a really good idea. Okay, let's build this obsidian wall all the way up until 2 blocks away from the ceiling. I think that's the perfect length.
That sounds pretty good to me. You're such a great ideas man, Chip.
I've got a bunch of chairs, and I'm gonna get blue and orange chairs just for us.
Hey, this one's gonna be mine because it's pretty and blue.
Hey, don't worry, Milo. There's enough chairs for both of us. Final thing we need to build is an underground security bunker to help us survive the TNT explosion.
What? Oh my gosh, that's so true. Why didn't we think about bunkers earlier?
Well, I did build bunkers in the other rounds, but I made it out of diamond, which was not strong enough. We need to make this one out of obsidian.
Yeah, because obsidian is gonna keep us the most safe of all.
Yep, it definitely will. Come on down, Milo. Help me clear out a large area to build this in.
Alright, time to clear it all out, everyone. We're doing an excavation.
And we are done, Milo. We've officially finished the shape of digging the hole.
This is looking super good to me.
Now, on the very edge, let's place a bunch of obsidian to make this bunker secure.
I'm really glad we're using obsidian. It's such a tough material.
Yeah, it really is tough. So tough that I don't even think the TNT will be able to break through it.
Yup, that's the hope.
We've got to place it quick though, Milo. We might not have much time before the TNT explodes.
Hey, I'm going as fast as I can.
Once this bunker is done, I'm not sure there's any way the TNT will get in.
I don't think there's gonna be any TNT in here. We're gonna be sleeping like little babies.
Yeah, actually, I'm not gonna be sleeping like a baby. I'm gonna sleep like a king.
Yeah, King Chip.
We've completely finished this, Milo. We just need to decorate the inside now.
Well, I got some really good ideas of what we could do.
Oh yeah, like what?
Well, I really miss my friend chickens, so I think maybe we should have a little animal farm.
Good idea. I'll get some fences to place the animals in. I'll get warped and acacia fences so it can be orange and blue. Actually, wait a second. Look, there are upgraded fences. I'm gonna get actual orange and blue fences.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love this so much. They're really cute as well.
Yeah, they look awesome, but wait, they're not connecting.
Chip, I can fit straight through them. This isn't gonna keep our animals inside.
Okay, we'll need to think of something else. Maybe the acacia and the other fence were a better idea after all.
I think that was a much better idea.
What animals do you want to spawn in here?
Obviously, my best friend chickens, because they all got wiped out before from the TNT, so I really miss them.
Aw, that's so sweet. I'm gonna get a fence gate so we can get in and out of this farm.
And I'm gonna put some piggies down as well because they're so funny to look at.
Okay, perfect. That is awesome. I think I know what next we need to build. Let's build a secure chest area.
Hey, this chicken escaped! You little bozo, get back here!
I'm gonna add an entire wall full of chests in case we need to put any of our items in it. I'm gonna fill the center chest with a bunch of obsidian because we might need to repair this base. I'm also gonna fill the chest underneath with a bunch of cooked salmon just so we have something nutritious to feed us.
Cooked salmon? That's yucky! I'm gonna put some bird seeds in one of the chests because that's pretty much my favorite snack.
Ew, okay fine, Milo, whatever. I'm gonna build a slime block bouncy castle so we don't get bored down here.
Wait, a bouncy castle! That's such a great idea. I love bouncy castles.
Me too! I'm gonna build it all the way over here and have a bunch of different slime blocks all around so we can jump from each one to the next. This is it, Milo. Everything we've been working to fight against.
I really hope we survive this time.
Yeah, our build is really gonna help us. I think it's about to blow up soon, so we should go watch it from behind our reinforced glass.
Yeah, I'm really glad we put some good reinforced glass here because, hang on a second, Chip, look.
Oh no, it's starting to blow up. Quick, Milo, retreat into the bunker.
Okay, I'm coming down.
Okay, you go down first. I'll follow you, but oh gosh, I don't know how safe we are. Wait a second. Oh no!
It's blowing things up. Chip, be safe.
Oh no. Okay, wait, Milo. I'm hiding underneath the bunker. Do you have any emergency water you can place for me to climb up?
Yes, I do. Wait, actually, Chip, I don't have any. Your stash
Oh no! Okay, I have to wait for the water from the farms to flow down, but I don't know. This TNT is so destructive, it's not happening. And what? There are missiles falling from the sky.
Missiles? Oh gosh, we're totally getting lagged out. This is so crazy.
Oh, this is terrible. Okay, our obsidian is still intact, but I cannot see the rest of our base, and I don't want to know what it looks like. Wait, look! The water came down! I'm gonna swim up and make it up into the bunker, Milo.
Chip, please hurry. I'm so scared up here.
Oh, I'm coming, Milo. And wait, look, our pig survived. Okay, are you ready to go up top and see if our base made it through?
I don't know if I'm ready. Let's have a look.
Okay, I'm really nervous. Look, Milo, the inside survived, and oh, I guess the glass that you placed down was not reinforced after all.
Hey, I thought it was. It's not my fault it didn't work.
But oh my goodness, our base is the only thing that survived in the entire world.
Everything else got blown up. I can hardly believe it. But we really worked together, and we did it!
We did it, Milo! We built to survive the TNT!
Yeah!